Welcome back to the GE71 Radio Man 3 here. Welcome aboard, everybody. Welcome aboard. We are down at the mining facility in the AZ Walk-In Man Mine, and I did some clearing of some materials, and this is what I've been picking up down here. 47 slime balls. We needed some slime balls, and we've got them now, and I've got some cobblestone too because the chests are running low up there. Uh, been busy working down here a little bit because we do need materials for the laboratory project, which is what we're going to get to today, but I wanted to show you a couple of things before we head off that way. This is a slime chunk. I did douse the lava in here, but this is a slime chunk. I've been getting slimes on a regular basis. There was all kinds of weird wall formation here, and I just dug it out, but I've had slimes appear in here, and just today, as I came down to do this episode, I found some slimes elsewhere down here. But what I did was I went ahead and widened this out a little bit. And we'll go, of course, the same distance over to here because this is of course, our rail line that has to come down this way. And I thought, while looking at my map, I'm going to start digging this way, up underneath the mob spawner. You can see it out there in the bay. So I thought, well, this would be a great way to find caves, ravines, and whatnot. So I'm going to start strip mining this direction on this side as we get to this side of that slime spawner area. But we have a slime spawn area here too as well. Now they're spawning up back inside there, and then this water is just naturally pushing them out here to me. So it's absolutely spectacular. I've had just the two so far. There was a little one down here too for a little while. But the water keeps them nice and kind of smacked up over there. They can't come out too far, and that works out really well for me, these slimes getting in this way. So I'll probably take this room and do the same thing. I'll probably hollow that area out a little bit more over there so that they can spawn a little more frequently. But I'll take these two any day. I mean, we've got, how many on us right now? 6 so far. So let's grab these two guys and we'll see what we wind up with. But yeah, I've never built a slime farm. So I think this is where we're going to go ahead and we'll do something up with these slime areas and see if we can't get, slimes to spawn. Which it seems to be working pretty good. Do I hear any more? I feel like I hear another one. Oh, that looks pretty dark back in there, doesn't it? So, okay, back to what I was saying. Okay, so this is a really good slime chunk right in here, as well as that other one. That other one did produce the other day when I was down here just kind of digging out the rail line tunnel. It was working just fine, just fine. So that's a good thing. Ooh. What I left behind. Oh my. Give that to me. We need that so badly. I do have a little over a stack and a half of iron though, so I think that's good. We're doing pretty good now again. We've got more materials. So let's take you back out of this one here. And I want to go down the other direction and show you what else I found before we head out to the laboratory. Yeah, I had a slime actually bouncing around in here for a while, and then I had a bunch back in the corners there. So, yeah, it's working out really well. Oh, I don't have room to. I sent the carts back already. That's all right. We'll carry these up. We got to stop up there at the storage room, floor 1, so we can pick up. I've got some cobblestone smelting, so I want to pick that up and get my level up to 30 here if I can and enchant something. I want to do that because we're close, and I don't think I want to work on a mob spawner trap while I am carrying around a bunch of XP, because I do want to make sure we are going to be dealing with a mob spawner trap. So I came up here, and I'd forgotten that I bumped into this ravine first. So what I did was I came in here, and I've lit up this ravine pretty well. I'd say it's in pretty darn good shape, and if you look at the map, it is, it's just off the side of the mob spawner by the village, so it's a good one to get lit up so the mobs are not down here. They're not down here, so that is that. And then we can actually go a little bit further here. A little bit further. And we'll reach the edge of the map here pretty darn quick. It doesn't take long. And there's more ravine down here. I've never brought you guys all the way down here, and I noticed I said that in a video the other day, and I thought, well, I'm going to do that, bring them all the way down. So this is the end of this area right here, and this is another ravine that we have down on this end. Haha, spectacular, isn't it? Look at this thing. man, look at the size of that bad boy, huh? So I've not really been out here very much. I broke through this wall and a couple of mobs fell off, of course, from the top here on top of me. But that's all I've done down here is pretty much just kind of reached it, and that's it. So that's what's down the other end of the tunnel, just so you know. We'll have that to encounter eventually, which is pretty awesome. I love it. Then we got that big ravine up here lit up, which is nice to have that. It's close to the mob spawners, so they're not spawning in there. And then if I strip mine, out into the bay like that, then that is going to be a huge help in terms of getting the mob spawner trap to work even more efficiently, because we will have the caves lit up, which would be awesome. So that's what I want to make sure I do. And that's kind of the game plan for back in here. Look at this area. Look at this place. Isn't that awesome? That's so cool. Look at that lava oozing down into that hole back there. Just going crazy back in there. Nuts. Just nuts. Love it. Alright, I hope you're all doing very well. Checking my notes here, we talked about the mining. I got some good stuff. Yeah, we'll start going that way with our digging. We've been going this way, but now we're going to go that way. And we're going to get underneath the bay, and that's going to be a great way to hopefully bump into caves and everything that is sitting underneath our mob spawn trap. It just worked out so well right there. Let's go back, and let's go upstairs. Let's grab that stone, and then we'll head out for the laboratory. I've got a general idea as to what I want to do out there. I've not done a whole lot of work on it because, to be honest with you, I've been standing there looking at it going, okay, how do I want this to work? And I think I've got it figured out, and we'll see what happens. Just like always. Just like always. Episode 66. Yeehaw. Mr. Cole. Mr. John Cole. How are you, my friend? Did our materials make it up here all right? Indeed they did. Perfect. Let's see what we got in here. So we've got some redstone slimes. I've got a stack and a half of iron and some nice gold in there. No diamonds. I didn't find any diamonds. And then all this cobble. As a matter of fact, let's grab this out of here. Let's grab this stuff out of here. I can't get all of it. Okay, it's all right. We're going to move our slime over here because our redstone chest is all hogged up with redstone. It is just hogged up with the redstone. Let's get these put away. I think I've got enough stone now that we can go down and just, work on the laboratory and not have to stop, really. We can keep it going. Of course, unless, of course, I have to have, I've got a bit of a mental block. See that? Do you hear that guy down here? He's been here ever since we moved in. Ever since we moved here. I found another one in the GE. He was in a little two-banger void underground, right beneath the building here. As you begin to walk down to the mine shaft, he was right behind the wall there, in a little space of dirt that was nothing but too high. He was all by himself in there. I put him out of his misery. Right, come on, grab that stone. Let's go. I feel like sometimes I gotta drag that over there. It takes forever. And boom. Alright, thank you. Coal. Bang. Let's go ahead and fire up these 5 iron that we just found just because we have them in our inventory and don't need them there. And yeah, that's plenty of stone for the project, I would say, right here. Indeed, yeah. That's looking pretty good. Alright. Perfect. Alright, let's see what else we've got in here. Anything else we need to take with us? We have pistons down there, we have redstone, we have torches, all this stuff. Let's go ahead and get this fired up and going, and then we can, we'll make a diamond pick, and we'll go and enchant a diamond pick. Oh, one more going there. Split that in half. Where's that last stack of it there? No, that's 60. There we go. Whoops. There we go. These blaze rods are amazing. They last so long. They are fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. We've got to get the blaze thing going. Yeah, we have definitely got to get a blaze thing going. Alright, that's good, right? We don't need anything out of these chests. Let me check one more time just to make sure. No, we don't need the dirt. We don't need that cobble. We don't need the coal. No, there's nothing else we need in there. All right, we'll put all that stuff away later. Let's go ahead and close this up. And we'll go talk about the laboratory and the water chute that has to go down there. I did not change the lighting at all up here yet. I've not worked on it. I really tried hard to focus on what it is I wanted to do down in the mob spawner trap. Oh, it's raining out. Huh. Well, that's not going to bother us at all because we are underground in the GE71 laboratory. Next stop, thank you. All right, so this is working a little bit better now that I've got that area lit up. Let's walk on over here and it's working a little bit better. Not a whole lot. I can't say that the ravine and stuff that I sealed up made it work that much better. And still, the guys that fall on the bottom floor, they tend to survive up here. But that's okay. I just sit there and punch them and get some XP. I was going to make a pickaxe and enchant it. Look at me. I'm so sidetracked. I keep thinking about this. I'm really dying to show you guys and explain what I'm thinking about. But it's really foolish to be down here working with mobs with 29 levels of XP on me and not enchant something. It's just foolish. So I'm going to do that real fast. And, you know, doing that subscriber special, I learned a lot that day, and I am no good at the multiplayer. I need a lot of work when it comes to that. I was dying. I died 3 times. Once I burned myself up. I set myself on fire. Can you believe that? Oh, man. So, yeah, that is something I am definitely working on. And to tell you how I did work on that a little bit over the weekend, my wife and I, she goes, let's go on a Minecraft scavenger hunt. And I thought, oh, man. All right, so what are we going to do in this scavenger hunt? She says, I don't know, we'll just say you've got to find these things. The first one that, finds them all wins. And I was like, psh, okay, that sounds good. So we played on normal. She doesn't care to play too much on hard. But we played on normal, and it was a blast. It took me 3 hours to gather the materials that we had discussed that were going to be the items on the list. But man, was it a good time. I'm just going to throw this zombie flesh out because I don't want it. And it was a blast. We had to find 10 gold, 10 iron, a stack of redstone, 3 lapis blocks you had to create, a bucket of water, bucket of lava, spider eyes, we had to have some of those, a dozen eggs, things like that. So it turned out to be a really good time. And then we kind of looked it up on YouTube to see if, there were other examples of scavenger hunts. And of course there are, tons of them. The biggest one seemed to be one of everything. You had 30 minutes to try to collect one of everything as quickly as you could, and then you'd score yourself after 30 minutes, and that was kind of an interesting thing. So, but I thought ours was really fun, and I could not believe it took us 3 hours to complete the whole thing. It was crazy. We're gonna go with the how many XP we got? We got 29, so that's fine with me. I don't need to go to 30. No big deal. We want a 29. Oop, I'm putting in my enchanted pick. This is the one I just enchanted a little while ago. Soak Touch 1, and we've already got the Soak Touch, so we don't need it again. So I was going to use it. That's going to be the next pick we have. Come on, give me, I'll take a 28. Come on, you want to do 28. Give me a 28. Come on. All right, I'll take the next 27, I see. Come on. Ah, there it is, 28. That's right. I held out. Efficiency 3 and Fortune 2. All right. Well, that'll work. Efficiency and Fortune. That'll work. I'll just go digging. I'll do some strip mining with that pick right there. Actually, we'll take that pick with us, and we'll drop the Soak Touch off in the bedroom. And then we'll go back out to the laboratory, and then I will show you the idea that I have. And since we have this speedy pick here, it ought to be really nice. Really nice. Oof. Listen to that outside. Holy moly. Storming. It is storming out there. Whew. Love it. Yeah, let's put this one right up here. Boom. Oh, man. hearing that out there? Do you see? I saw that flash of light. Crazy. Stock silos looking good. I got a full supply of pigs out there. It won't let me spawn any more animals, and I really went pig heavy. I went to hog heaven. Out there at the GE71 stock silos. Yep, hog heaven out there, I tell you what. Hog heaven out the silos. I don't know. I just felt like having something other than beef and bread on my bar, which is exactly what I have with me right now. Beef and bread. Beef and bread. Beef and bread. I dumped the watermelons for a little while. We have, nearly an entire double chest full of watermelons. You can always get watermelon. Alright. Feel the wrath of the map. Feel it. Alright, so here's my game plan. Let's get to business here. I'm screwing around. What I want to do is we're going to wind up taking a lot of this. Well, we're going to be taking all of that out all the way down. And here's kind of the idea I have. As we get out of the rail car, we will enter, of course, the laboratory, which is right over here. And I told you we're going to dig off the side of that little room, and I've done that. I dug this out so far. This is, of course, very rough shell. I don't even know how big the room's going to be yet. But what I wanted to do was line up with where the mobs are going to be coming down. And this is going to be a hallway. How this hallway is shaped, I am not entirely sure yet. And I'll explain to you why as we reach the end here. This represents the trough that the mobs will be floating in. So they are going to be up at this height. What we're going to do is we'll swap this block out for some other kind of block. Excuse me, sir. This block right here will swap out for some other block. A piston's going to go right here, and a piston is going to go right here. And what's going to happen is we're going to be able to hit a lever, push this piston up, okay? So now the mobs are landing right here. Then this piston will pull a block down, and we will have a water block behind here. Right in this block right here, there'll be a water block just behind this one. That, of course, once we activate that, will push the mobs through a trough here, which is the next step in our project here. I have to dig this trough out, so I have that lined up so I can see it completely in my head before I can move any further. So we're going to be doing some digging today, but we're going to take that out right there. And then as they go down, this trough will be glass, of course, so we can see them in the water. And they will float down this way, all the way down this hallway, and we'll have to use the signs and the water trick to do that. And then we'll have them drop out right down here. We're going to have some kind of a holding chamber right here where they'll drop down in, and then we'll be able to harvest the XP from them. I thought, it's really silly to have all those mobs and not make an XP farm out of it. And when I'm not having an XP farm, I'll just let them drop down here, and boom, they die and their drops, disappear. So no big deal. And so that's kind of the game plan with that. That's where I'm going with it. And it would be kind of cool to have just this little walkway that will follow them along and be able to look up, and we'll see their feet. If we don't look up, my other thought is I'll clear out some of this. I may take this roof up one more, and then we will go up a step or two up to, well, let's get a couple blocks out here. Just use this cobble real fast. Well, like so. Okay, so now the mob's feet are here. Mob's feet and their legs, their lower half of their body is here, so we're actually not able to see all of the mob from up on this level just yet. But if we go like this, then I've got to take out quite a bit more to do this. Well, we're going to have to take out a bunch anyways, because the mobs are going to be up on this level here. And I want them to be visible. I want it so that when we're walking along, we can see them floating with us as we go by. So you know what? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to have to start out by hollowing out this room. And that's going to be the goal for today, is to get this kind of prepped for construction. And we'll go from there. But yeah, the first thing we need to do, first thing we have to do is, hey. Shoot. Oh, hello. Torch right there. We're going to block this up so they are stuck up there. Like that. Okay, and then we're going to take this out. Pop ourselves up. And this is the block the mobs are standing on, so we're going to go ahead and clear this out. Figure out where our trough is first. Let's go ahead and use these to kind of represent our trough. We only want to go too high with them. Mobs are only 2 blocks high, so we'll slide them along here nicely. And then underneath this, see, the thing I was having a hard time trying to figure out is, okay, do I want to walk alongside them, or would it be kind of a cool idea to have the walkway beneath them, so as we're walking along, the mobs are kind of floating above our heads in sort of a tube. And I'm still thinking that route too, so I don't know where I'm going to go yet, but we'll get there. We will get there. I like this idea since the beginning when I first brought it up, and I thought, gosh, I don't know if I can do something like that, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a shot and see if we can't do it, because I think it would be a heck of a lot of fun to watch them flow through here, and then bring them down here and be able to, you know, hit them just a few times and get the XP off of them. It'd be great. So it's almost like having 2 farms in one. 2 farms in one. That's more fun. All right. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Wow, look at this. Look at this coal vein. Woohoo, baby. I can never resist coal. It's free XP, and doggone it, I cook with the stuff, you know. And this works. Wow. This is a fortune pick, too, by the way, so we're getting a ton of coal out of this. What a find, huh? Man, that is a fine coal hole. Imagine if we were in a cave above this and I started digging down into it. Man, oh, it's still going over there. Oh, man, I love it. I love the coal. Come on. Boom. Put a torch in it. Excellent. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I'm having a pretty good day. I came home today, and I ate lunch, and then I looked. Then I didn't look. I woke up, and I saw that several hours had gone by. Not several hours, but about an hour and a half had gone by. So I was like, oh, man, you haven't even begun to record yet. What are you doing falling asleep? So I had to make some coffee to get myself going again here today. All right, and then that's going to go like so. Okay, so there's our path still. All right, awesome. And I want this to be glass. I want this to be glass right here, so we can see them. Oh, you know what? I was going to say I could use a half slab right here. Oh boy, how could I do that? I'm trying to think of a way to leave a gap by their feet as they float along, so we can see them a little clearer. But I don't think I'm going to do that. That's just taking a chance that a creeper sees you through it, and then he goes pop. Granted, he's in the water, but I don't know if I want to trust that all the time, that creepers don't do damage when they're in water. Didn't want to do it. All right, we need some glass block. I meant to move that chest over to here so they'll be closer to us, but I did not do that. I didn't do it. Alright, let's grab a couple of those. Let's get this out of here, we don't need that. We can actually drop off a bunch of this stuff. Will make us... Let's do that. Let's get rid of that right now. Let's go ahead and make some smooth bricks. Beautiful. And we've got a couple of slabs there. Let's grab the rest of these slabs. I know I have some in here. There they are. And let's do that. Should probably grab a couple of these. Give me those half back. There we go. This ought to be enough of that. And then this. And we're going to need a couple of levers. Alright, there. That is the ingredients of success right there. I tell you, I just loaded it in my inventory. Let's see what we got going on here now. That's right. Oh, no, that's right. They're not falling all the way down, are they? I forget that we've got them stopped up like that. Okay, let's do that. And let's go ahead and put this piston right here, and this goes here. Okay. And then we are going to have this block out of here, this one out of here, and this one out of here. We'll put a piston here, and this block is going to go right there. Right. Yes. And then let's take that out for now, and then we'll just do this. And that'll do that. Okay, so then we can put our water back behind that. Okay. Let's take this out of here. Let's get this out of there, and we'll do that right there. And that's what we're looking for, right? That keeps the mobs up on that level. We'll take this torch out, pop like that, and then the water is actually sitting right here is where the water sits. Correct. Okay, so let's take that out of there for now. All right. Stay with me here. It takes me a little bit to get this working right. How am I going to do this without drowning myself here? I know how I'm going to do this without drowning myself. All right, let's go back out. Let's put this back here. Let's take this out. Let's get up here a little bit. I'm not going to be able to hop on this because I've got half slabs here. Let's go ahead and do this for now. Okay, let's go one more. Water goes right here, so then we need to come up here. For Pete's sake. No, the water goes... Yes. Yes, the water goes right there. Yes, the water's right there. The water's right there, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm trying to find my way out of here once I put the water in. I need to get out. Probably doing this really a hard way, but this is what's coming to me as I sit here and record. Okay, I need to come up over here. I'm coming up the wrong spot, the wrong area. That's what the problem is here. This goes right here, and then... I forgot to grab an extra bucket of water while I was up there. Like that. Okay. You know what? I'll put regular stone back in here. Yeah, let's put some regular stone back in here. I don't have any regular stone on me because I turned it all. That's all right. That's all right. Slabs there. Let's go down and get that stuff. Okay, is this going to be right? Let's see. I'll be able to tell here in just a second. There's my water. It works. Okay. Let's see what happens here when I do this. Okay. That worked out great. Didn't know it was going to do that, but it did. Alright, great. Alright, so that works. That's how that goes. Alrighty. And then we'll put levers there instead of course, the redstone torches. Now, let's go up here. This is our tunnel, so let's get the glass on the bar. Be like so. We need to take this out. We should be able to test this a bit today too. See how far we can get them to go. You know, we'll try it out and give it a shot and see what happens. Sorry if I'm getting quiet, guys. I'm really thinking hard here. Thinking real hard. I love challenges for me. The problem is I don't know if I'm very good at explaining what I'm doing when I'm having the challenge, you know, basically occurring and supposed to be talking about it. I hope you can follow along with where I'm going. I know I struggled with that water situation there for quite a while. Sorry about that. I don't know what to tell you, you know. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't, doggone it. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. There we go. That looked like I knew what I was doing for just a little while. Oh, you. I put that silk touch pick away. Gosh darn it. Oh boy, leave it to me. I thought I grabbed 2 stacks of glass. I did not. Okay, so that's good. That is good. This is where they're going to be coming down. You know what? Actually having this installed right here is going to help me see the room much, much better. Because this is the focus of the room. This is the focus of our whole room right here, is this trough. This hallway is this trough right here that they flow through. Gosh, you know what? You know, that doesn't look too bad up there like that. You know that? We may not have to do any of this other stuff in here. That looks pretty cool up here. Just like that. And we could take this block out and turn that into glass as well. Let's see something real quick. Need some dirt. Need some good old dirt. Let's grab these blocks real quick too. Oh yeah, that's great. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think we will do that. We could turn this bottom one into. I think I need this wall, don't I, for the signs to go on? I don't think signs go on glass. Maybe they do. I could test it out and see. But yeah, okay. So then this block will have that block drop down, and then the water pushes the mobs, and they come sliding in here. So we're gonna need a sign. Do I need a sign? I think it's right here. And then the water block goes here, and then it'll travel another 8, and then a sign, and then a water block, and travel 8, and so on and so forth. And as each mob reaches the end of the water trough, the one behind it pushes it into the next, and they continue to flow down this way. Oh wow, okay, I think I've got this. You know, I can watch things a million times, and sometimes it just does not make sense to me. Eventually, it all clicks, but it takes a little while sometimes. Yeah, and then they'll come in here, and we'll have it'll be a 2 drop, because they're going to be up on this level, so their feet are above this block. So we dig this out, and we have something that they fall into, and then we can sit here and get XP from them. Beautiful. And we'll do a laboratory room. We'll have bookshelves on pistons and stuff, and have it so when we walk into the room, we flip a switch. And this, by the way, this room is inspired by also the other world I have, MC-03. I'm going to do that video very soon. As a matter of fact, I think that might be coming up very soon, because I really want you guys to see the MC-03. Yeah. And we'll have a lever, and we'll turn it on, and we'll have maybe some lights and some cool stuff in this room, so it looks like a laboratory. Some brewing stands, you know. Yeah, okay. It's coming together in my head now, guys. It's coming together. The light is on, and I was home. Oh, boy. Okay, let's turn that back off again. And let's turn this one off again. And let's put a block right here. And right here. Now, if they fall down here, they are going to be trapped in there. So let's go ahead and deal with these mobs and get these guys cleaned up out of here. Oh, my goodness. All the booty. Booty. Yeah. Come to me. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Baby. Look at that. Look at this stuff. Let's go take a look at this. We got here 20 gunpowder, 15 bones, 16 arrows, 15 zombie flesh. 15 zombie flesh. Don't eat it. Goodbye. All right. Oh man, I'm excited about this. This is going to be great. This is going to be absolutely great. Let's plug that back up again. Let's get some more glass. And we'll get that trough finished up. And we'll drop some in there and let them roll around a little bit and see what they do. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I've got wood for signs too. Gosh, do I have a bucket of water over here? I do not have a bucket of water over here. Okay, you know what? You know what I need to do? We need to go back to the GE and get the signs. We've got some signs already made. I know that. Not a whole lot because I don't use them much. But we do have some. So we want some signs. I'm going to go back and grab some of the stuff we need real quick, and I'm going to come back. We're going to see if we can't shove some mobs down that water trough, see if we've got it figured out or not. I'm dying to find out, so stick around. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, I did just a little bit more work when I came down here, and that was just to break out this bottom here and lay some glass down. That's all I've done here. But I've got the mobs clogged up, and this is going to work just great, I think. I think I'm going to be really happy with how this turns out. I do think I want it to start right about there, so that works out. We may have to adjust this tunnel trough here where it starts with the glass down the road here once we start to design the rest of the hallway. But this is our glass tube, so they'll be coming along here, and we'll be down there looking up at them like, oh man, you guys are going in a bad place. Isn't that weird? Look at these blocks. For some reason I can't get them anymore. I put the glass blocks down here and it didn't shove them out. It just pushed them back. And I can't seem to pick any of them up. Maybe if I hop along the wall it'll work. But then down here, we actually don't know just yet where it's going to be. So, where the water's going to stop. So let's go back over here. Oh, boom. I did. I got rid of the water source. The eternal water source. I got rid of it. I ran all the way upstairs to get that bucket of water. I thought, well, you got an eternal water source downstairs, but I did fill it in. I'm looking for food. There we go. So let's get an eternal water source going again. You know what? I'll do it right here in the lab, where the lab's going to be. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there's iron there. Gotta have it. Anytime I see Iron Boy, I'm in there. I go grab it. I can't not grab it. We'll just use these right here. That works great. Okay, let's do that. And I want to experiment with wool on this laboratory build. I really do. I think I want to try wool walls and stuff and see if I can give it that real like laboratory look where the walls are just super clean and stuff. Completely different look from the rest of the GE, but at the same time, like the rest of our structures, they fit in with the GE. So that's kind of the idea. That's kind of my plan there. Let's see there. Okay, the white wool and the lapis. I think the white wool and the lapis might look really good together. So I'm thinking about something like that. Maybe a little black wool in there. Red. I'm not too sure about the red. Okay, what we need to do now is we need to actually activate this piston and let that water out. Yeah, we're not going to let the mobs go in yet. Not yet. And let's do the redstone torch. Well, we don't need this here yet. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Just like that. We have got to have that installed. Of course we do. Nope, I want my pick back. Thank you. Get rid of that. And give me one of these right here. Okay, and then, yes, we want this closed up. Maybe this should be a glass block. Let's put a glass block in here. That way we could see what's going on. Yeah, when they fall into the water, we'll be able to see what's going on in there. That'll be cool. So we'll do a glass window there. Now, no, we're not going to do that. Yeah, okay, this is going to be a great hallway. This is going to be really cool looking. We'll get some lighting back in there on that block back behind this glass. So there's some really cool lighting, maybe torches behind stairs. So there's that sort of a rail lighting look as they flow down here. And then we're going to have to get up this way. This is the way we have to get up. See, my imagination's flying, and I'm sitting here just kind of soaking it up here while I'm talking, and that's why I keep going back and forth here, is because I'm seeing. This is the focus. Like I said, this is the focus of our room. So everything's got to be built around this. This has to be awesome. This has to stand out. This has to be cool looking right here, and then this all has to be very awesome. But I do like that narrow hallway. It's kind of an odd shape though with that right there. Huh? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and take this out. And let's see where that water flowed to, and then we will start adding our signs and other water, and you know, get water all the way down here. I have never done this before. I've never used signs to transport mobs. This is a new one for me. So I know I've seen it done a bunch of times, but that doesn't mean anything. So I think the sign goes down here, and then the next block of water goes here. Right? So as I come down this one, the mobs behind me will push me into that one. Or do I go here? Do I go here and then water here? Does that matter? There's still that void right here, so I don't know that's not going to matter. So I slide along. Yeah, see, I will stop on this block no matter what. So this doesn't go here. Let's scoop up this water real fast. Let's get my X. Yeah, that's not going to matter. So we'll do that. Okay. And then we'll put another sign here. And our next sign will go right there. Excellent. Let's get our buckets of water filled up again. Neat. All right, neat. I like trying new stuff. I really love doing new stuff that I've never done before. Yeah. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to take a little break and go get myself a new cup of coffee. Man, I woke up from that nap this afternoon and I was really feeling out of it. Really tired. I don't know why either. I didn't do anything today, and that's probably why. It was slow at work, and, you know, that's probably what it was. Oh, man, I think this might come out just about perfect, too. So I needed to make some coffee, but the coffee I have sitting next to me, this half a cup, is no longer adequate for my needs. Oh, just stop. Nope, you're not going to stop, are you? You're going to keep on going. All right, so then we're going to need a sign. Let's do a sign right here. Let's break this out. And the mobs are going to come right to here, so then we want to fill that in, of course. And like that. Now they're going to stop right there on this block right here, so... You know what I should have done? I should put this one more space right there. There we go. Okay, so now the mob slides to right here. And then they drop down. I want to see if I can get them all the way down here. I really do. I think that would be really cool if I get them to come all the way down here. Come on, give me that. All right. Yeah, see, now I'm getting excited about it, and this is where I start making mistakes. And then, yeah. Radio, we see it happening. We see it coming. Something crazy's going to happen. I'm like a kid in a candy store, man. And now TU12's coming, and it's going to have all these other blocks and stuff. Oh, my gosh. Oh, beautiful. It's going to be wonderful. I love Minecraft on the Xbox 360. We still have so much to look forward to. Not to mention, it's going to be an entirely different game here very soon. Very soon. Oh, I think we're ready. We ready? Let's check this real quick. Okay, mobs come in. They're too high. They hit down here. They fall down here. This is where I have my problem. This is where I usually get myself into trouble. Let's replace that block with this one right there. Alright, so we come up here, we hit them, we don't get too close. We got water here. Okay, mobs. Some may wind up stuck in these little voids, but I don't care. I don't care if there's a mob standing there when I walk through here. It'll be just a matter of time before he disappears and gets sucked down there. Okay, this is all sealed up. Alright, so let's go and... oh, we gotta take the redstone torch and put it back. Okay. So we do this. We take the redstone torch, we put it back. This one here. Let's go grab that one real quick. Sounds like a lot of the mobs still wind up dying when they fall. But we will have enough to, to have some fun with down there where we get XP off of them and stuff like that. So that'll be cool. All right, so this is where we are. All right, this is kind of a precarious little hole right here I'm standing next to. We do that and splat. All right, we got some mobs there to mess around with. Oh, look at that. They're landing inside of that area. That's okay. Go right ahead and land there. Let's do that. Oh, look at that! That is great! Now he's going to be stuck there until somebody bumps into him. We may have a problem with the drops right there, though. Did you see those? The drops were sitting there. I want to make sure I grab those from now on before I hit the water. Okay, yeah, and then you pushed him into there. Oh, what happened here? Everybody found a block to stand on. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see if we're adding some more to it, though. Oh, right on. Right on. Keep going. Keep going. That works for me just fine. It's like an assembly line. You cannot resist the push. Take it, zombie. There we go. Oh, I love that. Look at that. They're like on display. Oh, you know what? Speaking of TU12, what I'm kind of bummed about is the hardcore. This is what we're doing right now, guys. What we're doing right now. We don't get the trophy skulls. And I wish we could get the trophy skulls. They're only in the creative, and I don't switch from this world to I don't use creative in this world. This world is all 100% legit hardcore, you know. Survival mode, hardcore. So, how much damage have you guys taken? Enough of that, huh? Okay, that wasn't much at all there. Look at them standing around up here. That is great. I love that. I love the fact that they're just not all crammed in there. And then, you know what this also does for us? Oh, I'm so excited right now. It's disgusting. This will give us a good opportunity to see just how well this thing is working. Can I grab those drops through here? I don't think so. That's all right. It's just a couple of things. It's no big deal. We'll see improvements on this as we light up the caves, as we do the strip mining in that other direction now. That's going to go out underneath the bay. Right where we are right now is exactly where I'm strip mining, okay? So we should be able to light up the caves really well. I'm going to have to go both directions, I think, when I'm down there strip mining, because the strip mine is directly beneath us right now. It's right straight down. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. We're testing this. Yeah, we're testing it. I'm going to have you guys to entertain me while I'm walking around here doing my thing. You know what? Maybe it's the stairs. Am I supposed to use stairs here with a sign and then the water, like a stair here, and the water will push them up the stair and then they get grabbed and get pushed along again? I don't know. This does not bother me. This does not bother me that they're here. Eventually this thing is just going to fill up with mobs anyway, so no biggie, right? Remember, for me, it's not so much efficiency as it is for fun and the way it looks. It's got to look really awesome. But I love having these guys right here. You can get a really good look at them, too. I love that. That is so great. They've all found their little block. And here we go. The chain is happening again. Boink. I'm going to let this run for a little bit. You know that? I'm going to let it run, and then we will come back, and I will show you... what I've got going on in terms of mobs down at the end after, I don't know, let me give it about 15 minutes. I'll give it 15 minutes, and then I'll come back and we'll wrap out the program, and we'll just see how many mobs we actually have in there. I'm going to have to put a piston right here, too, to push that up and block them so they cannot get out when I have this set up the other way. Can they get out if I have this set up that way? No, they can't. Yeah, they can. They can jump up there. So this one actually needs to slide up one. Yeah, see, there he goes. There he goes. So that, okay, I'm going to have to do that. I'll have to put another piston right there and deal with that situation. But for now, I'm going to let this run, and I'm going to run it for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and see what we have kind of clogged up down in the end there. Alrighty, well, I have been sitting here watching this for about 15-20 minutes now, and to be quite honest with you, it is not working very effectively. And I know efficiency is not my first thing, but as you can see, these guys are standing here, and as I've been watching, if these guys are here for more than 5 minutes right here, they despawn because they're not moving anywhere. So that is an issue. They need to be off, they need to continue going. Right here, I've lost a skeleton and a creeper I had down in here. This here area, they need to drop 3 blocks. So this one has to come out. They need to fall and land below this block right here, because the mobs land here and they jump up and down and they clog them up here. So that's a problem there. I also need to figure out how to do the continuous water flow to where they don't get to stand in one spot. They need to keep moving. Otherwise, like I said, they despawn. And as the trap continues to improve with the lighting up of the caves, of course, we'll have more and more mobs dropping in here because it'll be the only place around here to spawn that's near us or even close enough to us for them to spawn, especially, of course, just during the day. But there'll be more flowing through here, which will help keep this moving along. The other issue is that the mobs that fall down this and die, their drops stop right here after this first water trough. I could fix this part. Is I think the easy part to fix is I could put a piston here and I could pull this glass down and I can do a little hop, grab that stuff, put the piston back up, and boom, they're right back up where they were before. So that's not too bad of an issue right there. But yeah, we are losing drops because of that dead zone right there. What would be ideal is once I figure out how to keep the water flowing and to keep them moving along down here. And I hope it's not because I have to drop them 1 block each of these, because I have to drop them down and down and down and down in order to get them to continually flowing. And I don't want to do that. I really wanted to do the tube effect. So I'm going to research that and figure out how to do that. And then the next episode we'll have hopefully this stuff fixed up and be able to see it work much, much better. Where the mobs that are in here are automatically going to come down. It looks like he's staring at me like he can see me. And move these guys along and keep them coming so they all do wind up down on this end right here. That's going to be the goal right there. But I'm happy with the way this looks. This hallway is going to be really, really cool, I think. I think it's going to be awesome. And then we'll get something set up down here so we can just kill them. We'll use iron swords or stone swords or something. It only takes a hit or two to kill these guys, and they're out, so no big deal there. But the main problem with this trough right here is that they're not constantly moving. This guy at the end, if nobody comes down here and survives the fall from the trap into this water slide, they will not be moved along. Now, fortunately here we had 2 mobs come down, and they both survived the drop. They don't all survive this, and I thought they would. With the water there, I thought they would, but that's not a full block of water right there. The full block is back there, so this is only about, I don't know, see them dying, and now here I've got gunpowder that I really want, gunpowder and arrows. And, oh my gosh, I've got to get those. I've got to get those. So let's do this. I don't want to lose the gunpowder and that. And then actually what we need to do is put a block right there so they can't jump back up there. I've not put that piston in. We'll break this out. And then we can put that back. I need a piston right here, aren't I? So I can push that block up and then pull it back down again. But if I have continuous water flow, which is what I'm going for, the drops should go down to that end. and drop in there. So I'm going to try that first. I'm going to try to get that continuous water flow going first. And then, if I can't do that, then I'll figure out how to get a hold of get the drops and stuff. Why don't you go back up there and take a swim, pal? You can stop right there. Yeah. Like I said, I'll figure it out. Oh, my blog. I'll figure it out. That is episode 66 of this Let's Play with the RadioMan03 on the Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. We love this edition. We have an update coming very, very, very soon. And at that moment in time, of course, we are going to start a new Let's Play. We're going to have to experience the jungle. We'll have to check out and make sure the GE71 survives the update and all that good stuff. And, we will move forward with this channel. I appreciate your time. I welcome the new subscribers. I'm up over 70 now, which makes me very, very happy. Getting lots of views, lots of comments, and gosh, I love it all. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. This is the RadioMan03. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking time out of your day for me. I hope you have a great one. I will talk to you again next time.